then Ronaldo! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a three. Somebody else beats the three on the way. He got it! James Harrison to run it back, and Harrison is past midfield. And towards the Mercedes-Benz grandstand, Mercedes have a 1-2 finish. Sam Reinhart scores!
Welcome to the new show. As you can tell, the interns are starting to push out a bunch of new shows, so this is one of them. This is Across the Board. I am Giovanni, but I'm just going to say Gio. So this show is going to be about all different kinds of sports. I'm a big soccer guy, so it's mostly going to be soccer until we run out of soccer. But to start it off, last week was the last match day 38 in the Serie A. It was Napoli versus Cagliari, and then Inter and Como as the two important games for the race for the Scudetto. Now, as a Napoli fan, as we can tell, we're currently located in the San Diego Maradona. I'm very happy with the result. Now, we won the game 2-0 with a really impressive goal by Scott McTominay. He was a new signing. Personally, I think signing of the season of all leagues. Completely changed the course of our season, really, especially with the loss of players like Buongiorno through injury. We also lost Stanislav Lobotka from injury, and we got rid of Kvaratskhelia because, you know, PSG wanted him more than we did, obviously. So he was a very good addition, along with a goal from the one and only Lukaku. He's been going all around Europe, making his name at all these different clubs, and after a couple years at Inter, he decided to come to Napoli for a bit. So he's doing very well for us. Now, I believe I have the Scott goal right here that we can play. Absolute banger. When that happened, I was on the floor. It was really, really exciting, especially because at the time, the situation that we were in, we needed to win the game to win the championship. That's just how it was with points. We were a single point ahead to Inter, and they were winning their game against Como, so that means we needed to win ours. And it was stressful because it was maybe, I'd say, 10, 15 minutes into the second half when we got it. So very, very exciting. And I have the reaction from a watch party for us to see. So as you can tell, we were all hyped. It was a very exciting goal because that put us one step closer to winning the championship, and this will be our 4th in club history. So very exciting in that moment. We continued to play great. Then second goal from Lukaku. I believe I have that as well. So after both of those, it was pretty much set in stone, the game. I mean, Cagliari was in a position where they weren't really playing for anything. You know, they were safe. They weren't about to get relegated. They weren't going anywhere. So they were playing a pretty safe game, but they wanted to be the ones to spoil the party and beat us. But at that point, there's not much more you can do. So Lukaku is honestly at the most complete position that he's ever been in his career. He is the fullest that he's ever been. And it used to be an argument where you could say, oh, he has the first touch of a donkey and he has horrible ball control. I don't think that's the case anymore, as we saw. He's a completely well-rounded player. So, after that, the 90, I believe, 5 minutes was up, and we won. We won the Scudetto. It was very exciting, thanks to players like Scott McTominay, Romelu Lukaku. We had Anguissa and Politano, who were supporting cast members, but it wouldn't have been possible without them. The entire season was honestly legendary, considering the position we were last season, in 10th place. And the man to thank it to, really, would be Antonio Conte, our new coach. Now, there's reports that he's leaving, and De Laurentiis had a meeting with him, and De Laurentiis is crying, and Conte's making demands. So I, personally, if you know what I'm talking about, De Laurentiis is never going to spend enough money to keep this man here. So next season, I highly doubt we're going to stay the same. But Conte's making demands for multiple new signings during the summer, increasing salary for players. So he wants to turn the club into one of the big names in Italy, where, I mean, we're close. We just need a little push over the edge. And I think Conte wants that to happen. But if he's not going to get the funding, it's not happening. So, next on the list, the Champions League final is on Saturday. That is Inter and PSG. Both sides are absolutely stacked. Inter just came off last weekend, not winning the Scudetto because of us. So they have a real showing that they have to put off. Because when you go home after 0 trophies in the season, especially with the season that they have had, it seems like it's unsuccessful, where it isn't. But just from optics, if you come home with no trophies, being such a big team, how hyped up you've been the entire season, I mean, you have to leave with something. And there's nothing better to leave with than the Champions League trophy. So, PSG, they've got players like Kvara now from Napoli. They have Hakimi, of course, Dembele, who's their top scorer. He's been putting on a Ballon d'Or level performance this season. Inter have Lautaro, but I'm not too sure if Martinez is going to play. But he's, you know, they're not going to do too good without him, I think. They have Thuram, who is their top scorer, and Acerbi as well. So both sides are pretty deep through their bench and the squad. It's going to be an exciting game. And I think PSG plays more of a defensive kind of football that's very fun to watch, where Inter is very aggressive, but they don't slack on that defensive end either. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game, I think. On the basketball front, we have the Knicks. The Knicks lost last night against the Pacers. I believe the series is now 3-1, so we're going to see. It might be 4-1. Let's see. It's 3-1, yeah. So, Pacers are doing really good. I don't know what magic they're pulling. The Knicks just don't play the same ball as the Pacers. It's what are we going to do? The Oakland and the Wolves, that's a fun little competition they have going on, but I think obviously the Thunder is going to take it. If I was a betting man, I'd go and I'd have the Thunder and the Pacers in the final. I'd take the Thunder. And we do happen to have a clip of Scotty Barnes of the Toronto Raptors spending his time wisely after being kicked out of the playoffs earlier in April, I believe. So let's play it. Spotted in the wild rollerblading. The guy rollerblades like he runs. It's, I mean, at least he's got a hobby. He's a funny guy. He's a very interesting player. I love players like that with a personality. But yeah, I mean, the Knicks, I think, can take it back. They had a pretty good Game 3, but we'll see. We'll see. F1 was this weekend. We had Monaco. And Monaco was boring. As it is every single year, honestly. If we're being completely honest, Monaco is not the best race to watch. And they had the 2 pit stop rule, which is the stupidest thing known to man, if we're being completely honest. It was shown multiple times in the race. You go and you see, what team was it? You could see it multiple times in the race where they would have both of their racers next to each other. One would slow down, bring the entire pack back like he's a pace car, and then the one in front would speed up, get a free pit, and then they'd switch. It makes 0 sense. It makes no sense, that rule. Regardless, McLaren's Lando Norris won. It's Monaco. I believe Leclerc was in second. It's Monaco. We'll be excited for the next one. Panthers play Game 5 tonight. They were stopped from their sweep, but, I mean, Panthers are going to win. We have to root for the home team, and North Carolina is just not that. Unfortunately, we didn't get the sweep, but I think we take the series tonight. I mean, tonight is the Thunder and the Wolves. We have the Panthers. Saturday is the Champions League final. So it's going to be an interesting week. Next week, we'll have a lot to talk about. That's all I'm at right now. I'll see you guys next week.